Alright guys, Fitz back here for yet another cast here, spawning here in the top right hand expansion as the Orange Protoss. It will be Brood War After Dark Seed here for the Shimmy Rush Week #1 here guys. It now is a Tuesday and I just woke up, so there's nothing better than just to start off Brood War casting for about 4.5 hours and going to work. Anyway, spawning here in the bottom left, it will be Brood War, Maximus Brood War, I believe, is what the clan name is. I feel like they're new. I've been seeing them in Clan League before, so I'm assuming they're a pretty new clan here, and it'll be fazek here. Now, I just did some little research. Seed is, according to iCup at least, Seed is a like a C- 2v2 player. It doesn't have any 1v1 stats. It's just at 1,000, so he hasn't really done too much. And fazek, I don't think he really had that many stats to actually show. Let me just do /stats for a second here. Maybe we can show it's gonna be fazek Maximus. It's kind of cool how I can do this live too. So this is not an admin ability, so you can do it as well if you just do /stats and so on. And D plus 1v1 player. So okay, so he's not a terrible player. So I mean C- 2v2 versus a D plus. Versus a D plus 1v1. So, you know, sometimes 2v2 skill does apply. Sometimes your timing's a little bit different than what most players have. But by no means can you not win as a 2v2 player. So I don't really know who's going to win. And Seed's German. And, you know, I feel kind of stupid now that I don't know what fazek is. I would do /finger, but I can't show IP addresses on air fazek. He's Hungarian. Yep. Sorry about that. Okay. So Protoss has thrown down a pylon and went for a gas deal. That is the reason why his gate's not down yet, which is the reason why it's so delayed. And he's still not putting down. So is he gonna just do a Nexus first build? And apparently Seed does not know this map. I don't think Seed knows this map. I don't. Well, he's gonna go Nexus first anyway, which is interesting, just because this map is not necessarily the. It's kind of doing mind games right here. I'm just gonna say this map isn't necessarily the biggest map to rush on, but anyway, this is actually kind of funny what fazek's actually forcing. What's forcing Seed, or how fazek's reacting right here. Seed was really doing a mind game right here. Seed went for a gas deal. And the reason why you initially do this gas deal is to stop any kind of tank push or something like that. So it would normally indicate that you're going to maybe go like, you know, a 2-gate or maybe like a 3-gate goon, something really aggressive. And thus the mech from Terran wouldn't be out in time. But because of that, fazek's going to like be slapping something ahead because he sees an expansion. And I mean, just now is he probably getting the cyber core. So yeah, you know, his whole tech is, you know, shifted about 35 seconds. So, you know, that does play a big difference. Right immediately he puts down an expansion of his own though, so he knows that it's not going to be any kind of aggression player here. I kind of like the mind trick though, and it worked for our purposes. So it's really nice to see that kind of stuff going on here. I mean, even though this is a C- D plus game, still nice to see here. And he's going to be bunker rushing the Protoss, and I don't think he's even going to see it. No, Seed will see it from the Nexus. Okay, so he knows that should be coming, or he's going to be setting over that. I don't see this doing too much, to be completely honest. Not only, I mean, eventually, maybe it may contain at best, but, I mean, that's a big, like, if that's going to be potential. I mean, there's us 2 Marines coming. Literally all the Zealot has to do is like be on that side and just get 2 shots off, and if he gets enough probes to stop the surface area of the bunker, it's not going to do anything. So it's not like you can rush an opponent in, it's not the same. He's going to try to... See, if you were going to do this, you would have to do like, you get your bunker out in like super fast. And he's going to kill like a probe here, and I don't know why he's actually getting them around here. All we need to do is have the Zealot just attacking it, or even just wait for Goon range to finish and to do that. I mean, he's probably going to lose the Zealot, possibly. He's going to lose the bunker. And now there's 3 Marines in the mineral line, so actually this is actually doing a lot more damage than it should have done, and the reason possibly could be is that he's piled up 5 probes, which could be 250 minerals, into another gate or something where he wouldn't have 3 Marines in his base. I mean, again, this will get cleaned up. It's just that it's kind of a shame right now they're actually inside the base right here. He's continuing to get a good amount of ins out here. I think he's only after 1 barracks though. Yeah, he's only pulling out 1 barracks at a time. He's going academy though. Is he gonna go bio? I mean, I don't understand why fazek would go bio in this matchup. I mean, I like the style for sure. I really like it, but still, I mean, it comes down to the fact that bio just isn't that great, especially at this part of the game. I mean, bio, if you were to go for like a fake, like a fake mech put, like a fake mech, and then all of a sudden you do like a tech switch into bio, then yeah, I guess it can work. Or if you're doing like a BBS or something like that, you know, something where you just get out units really fast, and you know, goons are not going to be out. If you're gonna cheese, the game would have been ended by now. The victor would have already been decided pretty much, if it hadn't already ended. So that being said, I'm not really quite sure the whole point of this. And again, if fazek really wanted to go for this push here, you would literally just make the barracks at like 8 supply, send over Marines, and just start putting bunkers down. If you want to do that, like that bunker stuff, I've seen it work, and that's the build order that person went through. So I'm just assuming that's the right build order to go from, and it worked. So this didn't work. So, because I mean, you have to put in mind, I mean, it was like barracks. He's going bio. Yeah. Well, we'll see. I mean, the thing about sometimes of being a lower league player, and he's not. Oh, and he broke through the bunker though. That is absolutely huge. That he's not going to be able to. He knocked down the bunker, but the Marines are just being like hard pressed. They're just going after them. Most of the Marines just run away from goons. But he's like, you know what? Screw you. I'm going to go and do it my way. So anyway, so that's a great way for him anyway. So. Again, I'll be very interested what fazek's doing. This isn't a standard build that you go for, and I don't know if this is his style to go biomech in this matchup. You know, it also might be because of the fact that you can go biomech versus Protoss in StarCraft 2, but again, it's viable in that. It's not very viable in Brood War, and siege tech this early on is not going to, you know, benefit him in an attacking at least. I mean, I guess going through cannon walls, I guess will be effective, but just going up against just straight up goons, it's not going to, you know, work out too well. You need to have the tank not siege stuff right here. I mean, I guess he's trying it. I mean, it's a good amount of medics though. I mean, that's a ton of medics right there. And he's up of, what, four barracks? I mean, this is all in. Or this is going to be all the production capabilities of all the F2 base. And, I mean, look at the goon control. I mean, it's not even like, even with, you know, I'm not sure with range on Marines if they're about equal back to goons. So maybe if you get range on them, I know you need stim. If you get stim, all of a sudden these goons could be completely out of position because, you know, Marines are, you know, very weak units. I mean, they only have 40 HP, but they do a good amount of DPS, especially with that stim available. So if you can stim in there and, you know, catch them on the retreat here and micro your Marines by stutter stepping them, I mean, I've done it before. It can work against Protoss. Again, it's just not very viable if there's really good goon control. And then also there's a whole bunch of other hard counters to bio. Just to list out, you know, a couple, you know, Reaver, Storm are just probably 2 of the main factors. And look at that, we already have a support bait on the way. Now this can also double as a harassment factor as well. So don't take this as just, you know, him just hard counting. Again, he already has shuttle tech anyway, so he can all of a sudden just, you know, pump back up, you know, a shuttle or 2, and then all of a sudden harass, you know, harass Seed though. I mean, he's playing it. I mean, as best of his ability he can. He's going mainly goon. Which may even be a mistake. But this push, though, that Siege is doing is actually working with Biomech here. And with this amount of grinds out, with the control that he's had, he hasn't really lost too many. I mean, other than the beginning part of the game there, of course. But, you know, to be fair, you know, Seed has lost, you know, a good amount of goons on the retreat and stuff like that. And, again, that's the benefit to Bio. It's very mobile. But again, once this Reaver pops out, I mean, it doesn't really matter how good your micro is. You're going to have to split them, like, amazingly. And, you know, honestly, that things from StarCraft 2 sometimes cannot really be applied to this, or Brood War cannot be applied to the micro of StarCraft 2. And what I mean by that is, you know, Baneling splitting in StarCraft 2 is like, you need that as a necessity to play higher level Terran. In this game, you don't need to have the ability to split your Marines. It's not like game changing if you can do it or not. Here, maybe a reason why it's so difficult to Marine split, he is actually, you're gonna need a Marine split against this Reaver. I mean, if you clump them up like this, they're just gonna die from a roof shot, like a bot shot like that. 3 of them just died in 15 minerals. I mean, it's kind of crazy. He's losing a good amount of Marines right here, so it's actually exactly what Seed needs right here, but he's lost the Reaver here. His natural front door is slightly weakened here. And he needs to get a lot more Marines out there. He has a third base going up right here. So this is a very interesting play by fazek here. I'm liking it. Again, I'm a big fan of Bio. It's just, I mean, to be completely honest, I don't think Seed really handled that well. I mean, he stopped the push, but again, I don't think it's controlled anything, you know, phenomenal. He's just held it off. And again, it's just kind of the fact where Bio is such a hard thing to control. It's so hard to make it work in this matchup, and yeah. You have siege checks here, but the problem is Marines are not in position to really actually help this, and the goons are actually stupid and not. And okay, but definitely, at least he's going Bio mech. And if he went pure Bio, this would look a lot different. Pure Bio just doesn't work. I've tried. He's getting double upgrades even. I mean, this guy is really liking the Marine Medic tank style, and he's making it work. Now against a higher level player, I'm not sure if it's probably not going to work, especially if you leave your tanks out to die like this. And that's mainly the whole reason why these Marines are actually able to do their DPS. It's kind of very much what High Templar. It's like if you were to go just pure High Templar, it wouldn't work for Protoss. Here, it's really cute. 2 medics are blocking up the ramps themselves, connecting back to the distance here. So they're actually safe. So as long as those medics stay alive right there, he's going to be able to do a good amount of damage. Now, of course, the medic will die eventually, but he's doing a good amount of damage. And I mean, he's gonna have +1 soon. And oh, that Reaver. Oh, that shuttle. Okay. Gonna kill off 2, I thought he was gonna get kill off. Okay, I mean, he's pushing too much. You know what I'd recommend here is Bio is meant for, you know, multi-prong pushes, in my opinion. And against, you know, I guess another reason why you don't really go Bio as much in this matchup, and I'm only speculating here, so feel free to disagree with me completely here, but I just feel like, you know, that mech army is meant there to, you know, take a Protoss head on. Versus Bio, where you just attack from the front here. The units are so strong, sometimes drops don't work out too well. He should be spinning in here trying to kill off the shuttle, which he's going to do, and that's actually pretty big right there, with the shuttle going down with the Reaper inside. But the other thing is, you want to check for expansions like this one. If you're going to try to do this, you need to be sure that you're off the same equal bases. You cannot let Protoss be at the same amount of bases that you want to be at the same amount of bases. Ideally, you would want to have more bases, but you're saying that's not going to happen most of the time. And see, again, this Reaver is going to rack up kills. They're going to soften up the Marines. They're just very, very good siege units. Now, again, it's just hard to buy. And I think eventually when that 4th base goes up and operational, this game is going to go quickly in the Seed's favor here. fazek's trying, but he's wasting so many units here. He's just rallying everything here. His best bet, and again, it might just be too late if he was to actually do this. If he would stop pressuring for about 2 minutes and just get up a big Bio push, and then just go all in at that point, because the way I'm looking at this right now is that his Bio forces are not optimal right here. It's kind of like tank numbers, like they exponentially get better in numbers here. If he has 7 goons and he pot shots or one shots, you know, Marines with just goons, and then he has the Reaver in the back. I mean, you're not gonna, by the time you get to them and you stim, which is you're already losing 25% of your HP on your stimming. You know, you're not gonna be in a very advantageous position to really go engage well. So it's just something to note. Okay, we have a 4th base going up right here, so I definitely think he needs to sit back, get a big, I mean, he hasn't had the same army that he had at the early part of the game. I mean, he's even getting science vessels. This is like fire bats. Like, literally, if I was to only look at the player cam of fazek here, I'd honestly say this would be his best for And I don't think it's going to go for it here. Again, so this is the benefit of a lot of Marines here, but again, that Reaper just does so much damage so quickly. It's the main issue. You know, I might even consider even trying to get, like, I would even want to say, like, Battlecruiser Wraith, to actually make this work a little bit better. Kind of be like a 1-1-1 style against Protoss, which again, it's not going pure bio, more or less like along the lines of fazek's going, but the reason for why I'm saying that is that if you can get Wraith to, you know, anti-air through fire batsmen are awesome. You do a good amount of damage to Zealots really quickly as well. But Wraith to just pick off the Reavers, and it looks like we have a bunker rush happening over here as well in the bottom right hand expansion for Seed. You know, you would have the Wraith just pick off the SCVs just lying around, and this is where Seed's gonna bring the game, guys. I like the style. I just cannot see it working too well. This army right now. I mean, once Seed gets to a certain number of, you know, units, unless fazek can get like rack up like 50 Rhines and then stim, you know, and them being equal in upgrades, I mean, it's not really gonna matter. He's doing a good amount of damage here, and he can probably go back to the post if he likes to. But actually smartly, I'm not sure if he purposely to set up his Zealot or not, but he's actually stopped the Marines medics from going inside the bunker again. He's gonna go this push up. Still have a good amount of probes, maybe 4, and yeah. He's gonna. I mean, he's continuing to rally units again. He just needs to build up a main central army here to really go in and just try to push. But that's just not happening at all. So, yeah, I don't really know what else to really talk about here because it's just so many failed attempts from fazek to really set up a contain. And with this amount of Zealots out, again, you're gonna need a lot, either A, a lot of fire rats, B, a lot of Marine fire rats. You just need a lot of stuff. And I don't know even what defense are even going to come. Maybe an amp could be an option here. No, we got defense matrix and Marine. You know, I don't really know what the. Okay, so it's gonna get amp. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, it's the aircraft in here. I mean, it's unexplored territory, at least in terms of what I've seen. So I like this play. Again, I just don't think it's gonna win a game. And I don't honestly, I mean, maybe he's tested it out beforehand, or maybe he just kind of wants to try something out new and getting a casted floor or something like that. Maybe he knew that. I don't really know. But, again, 2 Reavers. Ow. I mean, they're just gonna stack up, and I think they're not great. You know, the control by fazek is not go-to like, and by no means is that a bad thing, but you need flash, you need boxer micro to make this work. And see, even this, I mean, this even duels as harassment as well. He's like, well, I can just kill off your whole mineral line. Goodbye. We have an expansion here at the 6th block, right next to his base as well. It's like, well, goodbye, mineral line at the 9, so goodbye. And it looks like he's gonna put up turrets here, but I mean, it's just going to the other location where this is duel. I don't think, so there we go, we have a mech transition. And you'll see that too, so I don't really understand this game now. He's still getting upgrades for his Marines. He's still making out of 7 racks, or he was. He's 7 on, he's queued a lot of them up, so it's such a strange game. And he's actually sieging simulator, which I never knew about this map. So actually, that's nice to move right there. And since this is primarily Zealots right here, Firebats are going to do actually a good amount of damage here with proper medic support. They will do a fairly good job here, but he needs to skip those Firebats, get them in the front right away. They're very much like Zealots here. They're anti-Zealots, and they're just dying really quickly. And High Templar, check it out. Amp does go right down, so that's actually perfect for him. I'm only one more film available, so he's going to tank up the Marines here. It's actually probably the biggest threat right here. And the Dave's actually just, hot-shotting again the High Templar here, and maybe, just maybe, is he going to take this? He's setting up the container that he's always wanted to have, and he's getting a good enough force that he's actually doing a pretty good job here. Defense management is one of the Marines here, but that is a good amount of health right there, guys. Will these medics be enough to really keep these alive? They do a really good amount of damage here. It doesn't look like it's going to be enough here. But doesn't stop enough time here. Even the Radiate might even be enough. He's going to Defense Matrix, he's going to Storm, and still not even enough. And look at that, the Hero Marine right there with the Defense Matrix. It will finally go down. But 3 tanks are still left. 2 of which have very low HP, but they're going to be starting to go into natural here, guys. He's going to be sieging, which is a mistake here, because he's not going to be able to kill those, he's going to kill those 2 tanks off right away. But look at this, another push coming right here. Nice army, but again, just wait for like two sets of units right there. You should be okay. And he still didn't get a good amount of entry. I believe I saw enough for like 4 amps there, so this is actually, you know, really phenomenal play here. Mostly we had a drop or something along the line right there. And is Fazek gonna actually take this? I'm wondering where his Reapers are. I'm not. He must have lost them. We have an amp going down as well. I'm not sure. No, I guess it doesn't clear shields on buildings. Yeah, I don't think he has his Reavers, and the whole reason why he's been able to defend so well, in my opinion, earlier on was, you know, he's had Reavers, and at this point he's just not. He's not gonna have enough Reavers, and he doesn't even. I don't think he even has. I don't think he. Okay, he has the increased energy for the High Templar, I believe. Let me check. Oh yeah, he has the increased energy. He's going to be getting the mineral line here. We have another expansion in the bottom right-hand expansion right here. Seed does know about this 6 o'clock. I'm a little surprised why he's not doing anything. I mean, especially, like this task force could just kill off these cannons. I guess he really wants to contain. He has vultures now in the mix here, and he's going a very diverse thing. He needs to EMP like now. EMP like right now. Can he EMP? Bam! Money EMP right there. Second EMP going down. None of them have energy for Storm anymore. This is absolutely beautiful play. Storming though, nice control though, but it did soften him very quickly though. GG by Seed, and I am astounded right here, guys. I really quite am. So that being said, guys, we're gonna go on our next game here. Very well played by Fazek here. I commendate him for being able to actually get this Seed. I think you just need to keep your Reapers alive, and that this push could have been done. I think you almost won this game, in my opinion. I was gonna put money on you, but anyway, guys, thanks for watching again. StarCraft TV. Comment, like, and subscribe to our videos if you like them. If you don't, I don't know how I can help you. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching again, and peace.